Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with those impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. Life gets more exciting each passing day, and love is either in your heart or on the way. Don't you know what it's worth? Every treasure on earth, to be young at heart. For as rich as you are, it's much better than by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive. Here's the best part: you have a head start if you are among the very young. At heart. Folks are blessed who make the best of every day. Oh, living by their own philosophy. Everyone beneath the sun must find their way. I have found the only way for me. I don't believe in fretting and grieving. Why mess around with strife? I never was cut out to step and strut out. Give me the simple life. Some find it pleasant dining on pheasant. Those things roll off my knife. Just serve me mashed potatoes and those tomatoes. Give me the simple life. Cottage small is all I'm after. Oh, not one that's spacious and wide. House that rings with joy and laughter from the ones you love inside. Some like the high road, I like the low road, free from the care and strife. Sounds corny or seedy, yes indeed. Give me the simple life. Living I find is best when your mind is keen as a carving knife. Crazy about sleep, can't do without sleep. I said, give me the simple life. I love to whittle, play a little, tune on my 10-cent fife. I don't aim to worry, hustle or hurry. Give me the simple life. Greet the dawn when I awaken. The sky is clear up above. I like my scrambled eggs and bacon served by someone that I love. Life can be thrilling, one who is willing to be a honest wife. Kids calling me pappy makes me happy. Sounds corny or seedy, yes indeed. Why don't you get me? Why don't you give me the simple life. Give me the simple life. I'd like to welcome you this evening to my Friday night live stream live from New Orleans. My name is Matt Lemmler. Good evening to y'all. And I've got two special pop-up concerts I'm doing tonight, Friday, January 21st, and tomorrow, Saturday, January 22nd, from 6:30 to 8:30, all live, hopefully different music, and I'm taking requests as well. And thanks, Ms. Barbara, for requesting Young at Heart. I actually had that on the set list, and I was wondering if you were going to tune in, because I was going to play that first on the set, so I'm glad you tuned in and glad it worked out. Hope you're well and healthy, and look forward to seeing you sometime in person soon. And everybody out there, I'm looking at requests, and hey, Barbara Burge. Hey, Miss Gloria Gifford. I don't know an Alicia Keys. Give me something else. I got to put some Alicia Keys in my hymnal. Anyway, I'm looking at the comments. Oh, thanks for liking my voice and keys, Zoe and Laura. This is I've been having this piano for about a year. It's from Lafargue Pianos, and it's a beautiful instrument. He loaned it for me just particularly just to do these live streams. I was I started doing these live streams almost 2 years ago, probably March, middle of March, early March, and on an upright piano, a Yamaha upright, and Lance went to Lance and Lafargue Pianos out in Metairie, and I said, I'm doing these live streams, and I would love to upgrade my piano. Is there a chance you could loan me a nice instrument so I could get this music out to the world? And he said, sure. So he brought this piano over, and thank you, Lance, and Brenda over at Lafargue Pianos, and I'm going to play some more music. Here's some music from the great Dave Frishberg, an American composer. The clouds hung low and the rains do fall, and everybody sings a little blues after all, but our love rolls on. Oh, the skies grow dark and the winds do blow. Counting on tomorrow is at best touch and go, but our love rolls on. Our love rolls on. You and I have reason to try. We'll make it over that hill. We survive and our love is alive, 'cause our love grows stronger still, and it always will. So it's rain or shine as the fates decide. And even if some trouble comes along for the ride, but our love rolls on. Our love rolls on. We can ride above it 'cause our love rolls on. You and I have a reason to try. We'll make it over that hill. We survive and our love is alive, 'cause our love grows stronger still, and it always will. So it's rain or shine as the fates decide. And even if some trouble comes along for the ride, but our love rolls on. Our love rolls on. Our love rolls on. We can rise above it 'cause our love rolls on and on and on. The great Dave Fishberg. Here's another one that just came up on the hymnal. Miss Barbara, this is from the Muppet movie. This is entitled The Rainbow Connection. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on that morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might say? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, lovers, the dreamers, and me. all of us under a spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, lovers, the dreamers, and me. The Great Kermit the Frog. There's also a beautiful song written by the great American composer, the great Paul Williams. Let me pull up another one by Mr. Paul Williams. I've always loved this song. Made famous by the Carpenters, but Paul Williams wrote this. He wrote the words to this. Roger Nichols wrote the music, but Paul Williams, a great musician and composer and lyricist. And a great actor, too. We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck, and we're on our way. Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run. Oh yes, we've only just begun. sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, and talking it over, just the two of us, working together day by day, oh, together. And when that evening comes, we smile. There's so much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. And when that evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. We've begun. The great Paul Williams. Hey, Mary, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for that compliment. Appreciate it. You're beautiful, too. He has no jazz standard, excuse me. It's written by the great Jerome Kern and lyrics by the wonderful Dorothy Fields. I think that what's the year this was written? 1936. That was a long time ago. This is entitled The Way You Look Tonight. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you, just the way you look tonight. Oh, but you're lovely, never will be warm, and your cheeks so soft. There's nothing but for me to love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And the laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Oh, but you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Oh, but you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. Tonight, oh yes. The great Jerome Kern and Dorothy Fields. Once again, my name is Matt Lemmler, and I'm here live from New Orleans, and I'm seeing y'all's comments. It's nice to have y'all talking to me. It's awesome. Let's see. Good to see you, Laura and Janet. And thank you, Miss Burge and Mary and Jackie, for the beautiful comments. Laura as well. I'm gonna read those later. I'm just brushing over them, but I really appreciate your thoughts and prayers and good wishes. And it's been my pleasure. Truly a privilege to share music with y'all, especially in these days and times. Hey, Melissa, good to see you as well. And I'm taking requests too, so if you have any requests, I'm happy to veer from whatever I'm finding in the hymnal to play and play what you want to hear. But here's one. Oh, I like this song. I don't know any blue ladies, but this is called Red Roses for a Blue Lady. It's from 1948. My dad used to sing this song and when he was at the house and played this on piano. I want some red roses for a blue lady. Mr. Florist, take my order, please. Had a silly quarrel, oh, just the other day. Hope these pretty flowers, oh, chase her blues away. Wrap up some red roses for a blue lady. Send them to the sweetest gal in town. That was Jerry Lewis paying a visit. If they do the trick, oh, I'll hurry back to pick your best white orchid for her wedding gown. Wrap up some red roses for a blue lady. Send them to the sweetest gal in town. And if they do the trick, I'll hurry back to pick or your best white orchid. Or your best white orchid for her wedding gown. Oh, yes. Oh, Red Roses for a Blue Lady, done with the Jerry Lewis tinge. Oh, sorry if I froze on you. I don't know, it could be the temperature outside. Yes, Laura, I do know Up the Lazy River. Hold on, let me pull that one out of my hymnal. That's a great tune. That's another great tune written by, I don't know if a lot of people know that or not, but this is written by the great Hoagie Carmichael from 1931. Oh, sorry about it's freezing. It's probably me. You should talk to the manager and get your money back. Or we can refund you some. Up a lazy river by the old mill run, the lazy hazy river in the noonday sun. Linger in the shade of a kind old tree. Oh, throw away your troubles, dream a dream with me. Up a lazy river where the robin's song awakes a bright new morning when we loaf along. Blue skies up above, Everyone's in love up your lazy river. How happy we can be. Oh, up your lazy river with me. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Sorry about that. That's Up the Lazy River, and yes, I'm glad my audio is working, but hold on, let me see if I can figure out what's going on here with this camera. Let me see if that fixes. Oh, there we go. We've got movement. That's the camera that's out. Okay. I see. Hold on 1 minute. Excuse me, 1 minute. I'm gonna do something. Still working on it, fellas, folks, everybody out there. Sorry about that. Here we go. I think we've got a. Probably can't hear me because I'm not on the microphone, but I finally figured it out. Put this camera back. All right, sorry about that. Hope y'all are still tuned in. Let me see if, let me just double check here. Are we still rolling? Are y'all still online? Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. This is Up a Lazy River. I like that song. This is by the great Hoagie Carmichael, and let me know if I'm still online. Whoops. up a lazy river by the old mill run. Oh, the lazy, hazy river in that noonday sun. Linger by the shade of that old lime tree. Oh, throw away your troubles, dream a dream with me. Up a lazy river where the robin song wakes a bright new morning. We can loaf along. Blue skies up above. Everyone's in love with your lazy river. Oh, happy you can be up your lazy river with me. Oh, blue skies up above, everyone's in love. Up a lazy river, how happy we can be. Up a lazy river with me. Oh, yes. Up Your Lazy River by the great Togi Carmichael by special request. And oh, I'm so glad the camera's working. I know which one it is now. It's this one right here. That's the one that froze. That's the newest of the cameras too. And so my apologies. 2 years ago when I started with a little upright Yamaha piano and one iPad camera to do these live streams. And now I've got a grand piano, compliments of Lafargue pianos, and I've got lighting and layered lights. I don't know if you noticed, I got the Mardi Gras themes happening this evening because we are in carnival season, and I got the purple, gold, and green. Kind of reminds me of a king cake. But anyway, started these live streams almost 2 years ago, and at first I was doing them every night because I was so angry and disappointed that the whole world shut down a lot of things, but in particular music, and I didn't know how to react other than to say I'm going to just provide music and figure out a way to get it to you. And fortunately through Facebook and the internet and all that stuff, I figured out how to do these live streams, and in 2 years' time I've progressed, and there's a lot of people. If I start thanking them, I'm worried I'm going to forget someone, so I'm not, but there's been a lot of people that have helped me do these live streams, including all you listeners and watchers out there on Facebook land tonight. You guys, gals and gals, have extremely supported me, and both financially and just spiritually, and positivity, and I appreciate all your thoughts and prayers and wishes and comments and song requests, and actually participating in this weird kind of endeavor of having live music through cameras and through the internet to your screen or your iPad or your TV, however you're streaming this. But I do appreciate Facebook land with that aspect. There's a lot of other things I don't like about social media, but the avenue of being able to share music and thoughts and comments and honor requests, and to provide music in a world right now where a lot of music venues are shut down and a lot of musicians are home not working. And for me it's been almost 2 years. There have been spot concerts here and there and spot jobs here and there, and I have a regular church gig on the North Shore Christ Church, Covington, on Sundays, and I teach at Loyola University, so I'm thankful for those positions, and But the music opportunities of performing live in front of people were very few. I could probably count it on one hand or two hands the amount of times I was able to perform with an audience in the last 2 years other than these cameras. So I appreciate y'all at home tuning in. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow as well, starting at 6:30 to 8:30. I'm hoping to do all new music and take all new requests and all that stuff. So here's some more music. I don't want to hog up the show by talking, but I wanted to share that aspect of the whole at-home do-it-yourself kind of TV production that's been going on here at this live stream. My fiance Tara and a bunch of my friends that stay after for the live streams, they can tell you that after I do these live streams, I'm looking on a TV on Facebook for the re-air, and I'm looking to see if the lightings were right, if the camera angles were right, if there was something weird in the picture. I mean, I'm trying to give y'all it's amazing. I should post a picture of, tomorrow night I'll have a picture of one of the first live streams so you can see a screenshot of how it's changed over the last 2 years. But I also sent out a newsletter this evening saying that, putting out to the universe that I'm looking forward to traveling more in the very near future and doing more concerts and finding places. And, you know, if you want to bring me to your home or to your city or to your theater or venue, I'm happy to travel and happy to drive or fly and figure out how to get there to perform in your neck of the woods. So I appreciate that if you have any like that. And I also started teaching private lessons. Let's see if I can share this. Whoops, that's not it. There it is. This little ad I created with the Weenie Dogs, Chloe and Zoe. But I'm teaching private lessons. If you're interested in lessons, I can do online lessons, and we can also do it in person. And I have a huge announcement, very huge announcement, thanks to the Jazz and Heritage Festival. They've announced the listing, and I will be performing there. Hopefully, this is the third time they've hired me for this event. It's been canceled the last 2 times. So last year in April, I was supposed to play, and this past October, we were supposed to play again, and then so now here's the third time, and hopefully third time's a charm. And I wanted to announce that I'll be playing at Jazz Fest on Saturday, May 7th, doing my New Orleans in Stride show. It's probably what you see here, but in person, it's going to be just solo piano and voice and myself, and hope you can come by. So here's thank you, Miss Bird. Thank you for saying you're the reason. I appreciate that too. The live streams are the reason why I have stayed on Facebook. I have to be honest with you. I go through a dilemma of wanting to cancel all my social media and get back to the real world, and I don't cancel my social media accounts because of these live streams, actually. And I'm trying to figure out a way to do both and not be delving into Facebook land majority of my time, but I seem to be addicted to this medium, and I'm trying to get away from it. But I'm still here because of these live streams to share with y'all. So I appreciate that. So here's some more requests. Juan, I've got this tune. I can do both the requests. Ms. Laura, I can do Basin Street Blues as well. Here is. He wanted On the Sunny Side of the Street. Same lyricist as Dorothy Fields. She wrote Jerome Kern's song, The Way You Look Tonight. She also wrote the lyrics to this, On the Sunny Side of the Street. grab your coat, get your hat, leave your worry on that doorstep. Just direct your feet, oh, to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet, oh, on that sunny side of the street. Oh, I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Oh, gold dust at my feet, oh, on the sunny side of the street. Oh, I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. Oh, if I never have a cent, I'd be rich as Elon Musk. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny, on that sunny side, on the sunny side of the street. By special request. Here's another one by special request. This one was written by Spencer Williams in the 20s. Spencer Williams was the nephew of the brothel from Storyville, the Miss Lulu White. Is that right? That's her name, Lulu White. Yeah, she had I think her brothel was Mahogany Hall, and Spencer Williams was her nephew. And he wrote this song during the blues craze, because back then, everybody that was writing the blues and publishing it was making a lot of money off the sheet music and the recordings. There was a big blues craze, and you could say it's a blues just by putting a title on it, even though it's not a blues. And believe it or not, Basin Street Blues is not a blues, as far as the musicians that I know that have taught me the blues and that are blues masters. The chord changes are nowhere near being a blues, but nonetheless, Spencer Williams called it a blues, and I'm thankful he did, because I can say I sing a blues. This is called Basin Street Blues. Won't you come along with me? I said to the Mississippi. We'll take a boat to land of dreams, stream down the river, down New Orleans. The bands that meet us, I said, old friends that greet us. Where are the people? They all meet. This is New Orleans, this is Basin Street. Oh, Basin Street is a street where the elite always meet down in New Orleans, land of dreams. You never know how nice it seems, but just how much it really goes. Glad to be, oh yes, sirree, where welcome's free. Dear to me, where I can lose my Basin Street blues. Oh, Basin Street is a street where the elite always meet down in New Orleans, land of dreams. Never know how nice it seems and just how much it really goes. Glad to be, oh yes, free. Welcome's free, dear to me, where I can lose. Oh, I know where you got your shoes, where I can lose my Basin Street blues. Let's fly down or drive down to New Orleans. That city is so pretty, oh, the historic saints. I'll take you, parade you down on Bourbon Street. We'll hit all those hot spots, you'll meet all those big shots way down on Bourbon Street. Let's fly down or drive down to New Orleans. I'll take you, parade you down on Bourbon Street. I'll take you, parade you down on Bourbon Street. We'll hit all those hot spots. You'll meet all those big shots way down on Bourbon Street. We'll hit all those hot spots. You'll meet all those big shots all the way down on Bourbon Street. Oh, yes. By special request, the Basement Street Blues. Here's one entitled The Lonesome Road. Look down, look down, that lonesome road before you travel on. Look up, look up, and seek your maker before Gabriel blows his horn. Weary toting such a load, trudging down that lonesome road. Look down, look down, that lonesome road before you travel on. Look down, look down that lonesome road before you travel on. Look up, look up, and seek your maker before Gabriel blows his horn. Weary children, such a load trudges down, oh, that lonesome road. Look down, look down, that lonesome road, oh, before you travel on. That music makes me cry. Here's one by the great Duke Ellington, Billy Strayhorn. This is entitled Isfahan. And I believe this is from a suite he wrote entitled The Far East Suites. It's called Isfahan. The great Duke Ellington, Billy Strayhorn, Isfahan. Once again, my name is Matt Lemmler, and I'm here tonight, Friday, January 21st. I started tonight at 6:30. I'm still live on Facebook. I've got about another half hour to go. If you have any requests, you're still tuned in and want to hear some music. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on playing songs I got in my hymnal and all that stuff. But I wanted to mention that I'll be here tomorrow night as well, Saturday night, January 22nd, from 6:30 to 8:30. And hope you tune in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna post some links again. My son usually posts these links, but he's out playing basketball this weekend, and so he's not working with me tonight. But he'll be back soon. But while I'm talking, I'm gonna log on to Facebook and post these links in the comments. So if you want to donate or support, there's Venmo and PayPal, and I appreciate all your support. And if you just want to request tunes and say hello, I appreciate it all. So I hope to see you live soon, and I'm going to continue to play some music. Oh, I like this song. It's another old song. It's entitled, "I'd Love to Get You on a Slow Boat to China." I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers sweeping on the faraway shore, out on that briny with that moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on that slow boat to China, all to myself alone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your worries, leaving on a faraway shore, out on the briny with that moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on that slow boat to China, all to myself, all to myself, all to myself, all alone. great tune by Frank Lesser. Here's another one entitled, this is another tune by the great Dave Frishberg, an American composer. He passed away about maybe a month or 2 months or so ago, and he brilliant career of writing songs and lyrics, and this is one entitled My Country Used to Be. Once I pledged allegiance to the flag of the good old USA and tried the values which it stood, the home, the family, the neighborhood. 'Cause while it lasted well, it sure felt good. While it lasted, it sure felt good. Now I pledge allegiance under God to the mighty corporations, to the airport search, to the secret police, to the wiretaps, to the war on peace. As America marches into action with our weapons of mass distraction, my country used to be an emblem of democracy. Freedom unfurled. Once we were hailed and cheered, honored and world revered. Now we're despised and feared, alone against the world. My country used to be land of productivity. We stocked the store. Now we make email trails and profits from secret sales. And then when all else fails, we concoct a war. My country used to be land of opportunity, second to none. My country once was proud. We stood above the crowd. No need to shout out loud. We're number one. I hope my children live to see a land like my country used to be. great Dave Frischberg. Oh, thank y'all, Bob, for tuning in, and Janet, and Mike Gurrier. We miss you, man. Hope you're coming down for Jazz Fest. By the way, Mike, I haven't announced this yet. Well, I did on my newsletter, but let me get this out of the way for a minute. Where is it? I am proud to announce that for the New Orleans Jazz Festival this year, starting in April and May, they've asked me to do my New Orleans in Stride show on Saturday, May 7th at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. I'm very honored to be there. And this is the third year they kept trying me and all the other artists. They canceled last April and last October as well. And so very disappointed. Most of these festivals that were booked throughout the year have been canceled and rescheduled, and hopefully this coming April there'll be a New Orleans Jazz Festival along with other jazz festivals and all that stuff. Hey, Peggy from Kauai, good to see you. I saw a picture of you and your husband online a couple of days ago when y'all were very, 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 very young, which was a couple of months ago. Y'all look good. Y'all still look good. Miss seeing you. Hope to get to Kauai. Hopefully next year or maybe later this year, hopefully. Let me do some more music. If y'all have any requests, just let me have it. Here's one. I consider all y'all my friends, my Facebook friends and real life friends. It's to me, there's no difference. It's the same for most of the people that are online tonight. If I haven't met you, I hope to meet you soon in person. But here's one by Burt Baccarat and Carol Bayer Sager entitled "That's What Friends Are For." I never thought I'd feel this way, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you, and if should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try feel the way we do today, and then if you can remember and keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Well, you came and opened me, and now there's so much more I see. And so, by the way, I thank you, and then for the times when we're apart. Close your eyes and know these words are coming from my heart. And then if you can remember, and keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. The great Burt Bacharach. Here's one that had a request for some Randy Newman, and I don't think I've ever publicly done this song, but I really like this song, and since Miss Barbara Burge requested this song, this is entitled God's Song, That's Why I Love Mankind by the great Randy Newman. Cain slew Abel, Seth knew not why. For the children of Israel were supposed to multiply. Why must any of our children die? So he asked the Lord, and the Lord said, man means nothing, he means less to me than the lowliest cactus flower in that humblest yucca tree. Oh, he chases round this desert 'cause he thinks that's where I'll be. Oh, that's why I love mankind. So he asked the Lord, and the Lord said, man means nothing, he means nothing to me than the lowliest cactus flower in that humblest yucca tree. He chases round this desert 'cause he thinks that's where I'll be. Oh, that's why I love mankind. I recoil in horror from the foulness of thee, from the squall or the filth and all that misery. How we laugh up here in heaven at the prayers you offer me. That's why I love mankind. The Christians and the Jews were having a jamboree. Oh, the Buddhist and the Hindu joined on satellite TV. Oh, picked their 4 greatest priests, and they began to speak to me. They said, Lord, a plague is on the world. Oh, Lord, no man is free. Oh, that's why I love mankind. Oh, the temples that we built for you tumbled into the sea. Lord, if you won't take care of us, won't you please let us be? And the Lord said, and the Lord said, I burned down your cities. How blind must you be? I take you from your children, and you say, how blessed are we? You all must be crazy to put your faith in me. That's why I love mankind. Oh, you really need me. That's why I love mankind. Some Randy Newman. Oh, yes, and I can do some Steely Dan. I've been working on this. Let me see if I can find that song. This is entitled Deacon Blues. This is the day of the expanding man. That shape is my shade, there where I used to stand. It seems like only yesterday I gazed through the glass at ramblers, wild gamblers, that's all in the past. You call me a fool, you say it's a crazy scheme. This one's for the real, I already bought the dream. So useless to ask me why, throw a kiss and say goodbye. I'll take it this time. I'm ready to crown that fine line, learn to work the saxophone, play just what I feel, drink Scotch whiskey all night long. And drive behind that wheel, they got a name for the winners of the world. I want a name where I lose. They call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues. My back to the wall, victim of laughing chance. This is for me, the essence of true romance. Sharing the thing we know and love with those of my kind. Libations, sensations that stagger the mind. Crawl like a viper through the suburban streets. Make love to these women, languid and bittersweet. I rise when the sun goes down, cover every game in town. A world of my own. I'll make it to home, sweet home. I learned to work the saxophone, play just what I feel, drink Scotch whiskey all night long. Die behind the wheel, they got a name for the winners of the world. I want a name where I lose. They call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues, Deacon Blues. This is the night of the expanding man. I take one last drag as I approach the stand. I cried when I wrote this song. Sue me if I play too long. This brother is free. I'll be what I want to be. I've learned to work the saxophone. I'll play just what I feel. Drink Scotch whiskey all night long. And die behind the wheel. They got a name for the winners of the world. I want a name when I lose. They call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues. the great Donald Fagen, Walter Becker, the Steely Dan. Once again, my name is Matt Lemmler. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there and staying online and making comments. Oh, Laura, you got another request. Okay. Before I go, I'm going to look at the comments. And thanks, Jude, for tuning in. Jude LeBlanc, you make this possible with this wonderful sound and this equipment you've lent me throughout this past year. I appreciate you. This is another one by special request. I like this song, and I liked it when I used to just play piano, and I used to play it with all the New Orleans trad bands around town, and I used to also hear the Harlem Globetrotters. This was their theme song. I think the Harlem Globetrotters are still performing, but this is entitled Sweet Georgia Brown. She got here yesterday. Things are hot now here. They say there's a big change in town. Gals are jealous, there's no doubt. Still the fellas rave about sweet Georgia Brown. Ever since she came, oh, all the folks they claim, no gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia Brown. 2 left feet, but oh so neat is sweet Georgia Brown. They all sighed, wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you just why. You know I don't lie, not much. It's been said she knocks 'em dead when she lands in town. Since they came, why, it's a shame how she cools 'em down. Oh, fellas, she can't get off, fellas. She ain't met. Georgia claimed her, Georgia named her sweet Georgia Brown. Oh, fellas, she can't get off, fellas. She ain't met. Georgia claimed her, Georgia named her sweet. Oh, sweet Georgia Brown. Oh, yes. By special request, sweet Georgia Brown. Once again, my name is Matt, and thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go have a lovely dinner, and I enjoyed playing for y'all, and I will be back tomorrow from 6:30 to 8:30, same Matt channel here on Facebook, and I'll be playing different tunes, and if you visit this live stream later tonight or tomorrow and you have any requests, punch them in on these comments here, or you can just tune in on Facebook and let me know live tomorrow about the comments. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long. It's the time you put aside for dreaming, and the time for things you have to do. But the time I like the best is any evening I can spend a moment here with you. When the time comes that I'm feeling lonely, when I'm feeling oh so blue, I just sit back and think of you only, and the happiness still comes through. That's why I'm glad we had this time together, 'cause it makes me feel that I belong. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, guess it's time for me to say so long. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Oh, who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring on sunny weather. Oh, happy trails to you till we meet again. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Really hate to leave you. Really must say good night, sweethearts. Good night.